She is the host of now the hit show. She's not going to talk to us in a year. She won't even come on this show in a year. My View, which airs, well, it's true. It's just, I'm just stating facts. We tell the truth on this program. My View, it airs every Saturday at 9 p.m. right here. Lara Trump is with us. Look, you've experienced this yourself, but I'm watching what they're doing to Elon. Frankly, these are like acts of terrorism to me. Then we have, death threats this guy is facing. What has he done that's so bad? What has he done that deserves that level of rage and hatred? Can you tell me?
Absolutely nothing, Sean. And that's the crazy part. This is why the approval rating of the Democrat Party is somewhere around 31%. It's why it's no longer cool to be a Democrat. Everybody's come over to the Republican Party because this stuff is just pure lunacy. The way they behaved on Tuesday night, chasing after J.D. Vance and his 3-year-old daughter, is just absolutely disgraceful and disgusting. And I'll tell you one thing. Once upon a time, it used to be that there was a bipartisan goal of rooting out fraud, waste, and abuse, that everybody could agree on that until, of course, the person who was actually rooting out the fraud, waste, and abuse was Donald Trump, and alongside of him, Elon Musk. And now, if you notice, they're employing the exact same, attack him and take him down at all costs and any cost tactics that they used against Donald Trump. They're attacking his character. They've called him a Nazi. They're going after his businesses. They're vandalizing property. They're doing any and everything they can to this man. And it's really horrific to see, because what is Elon getting for all of this? Much like Donald Trump, he didn't need this job, Sean. He's not taking a salary. It's actually laughable every time you hear these people on the left say Elon's enriching himself and his friends. You just talked about it. This guy is losing money because of what he's doing, but he understands the importance of this moment. We cannot continue in perpetuity spending the way we are. We cannot survive as a country. So people ought to be kissing the feet of Elon Musk and Donald Trump for being the two people to actually do this. But these folks on the left are going to continue down this path. And you know what? They're going to continue to lose the support of the American people. They ought to be ashamed of themselves, but I know not a single one of them is.
My entire life and career, I have never supported a boycott, called for a firing, or wanted a cancellation. Just the opposite. I have supported people that I disagree with, like Bill Maher, for example. I did not think he should get fired from politically incorrect. Just one example of many. And I don't believe in cancellation. I don't believe in cancel culture. And I know maybe it's not going to make up a difference, but you know what? After I drove my friend's Tesla, I went and I already picked out the one I want. It's called what is it called? The S-Plaid. And do you realize this thing, an electric vehicle, has 1,006 horsepower and goes from 0 to 62 in 2.0 seconds. And this thing rips, and you can go about 400 miles without a charge. And I don't drive enough to go further than 400 miles, so I'm good. And maybe it's just a gesture on my part, and I like new technology, but it's just a way of saying, look what they're doing to this guy. Look what they're doing to these dealers. Look what's going to happen to the workers at Tesla, the salespeople, the people on the line that are going to lose their job. It's the #1 American-made car. It has more American parts in it than any other car made in our country. I look through the list of stuff that he's done, and I don't really see the reason to hate him. And they hate him.
And they used to love him. That's the crazy part. That's the ironic part. Of course, I kind of pegged you more for a Cybertruck guy, but you do you, Sean, whatever you want. I love that for you. But I love that you're supporting Elon. And what's happened with Donald Trump is it's never been hotter to get your hands on anything Trump. All the Trump properties are doing fantastically. Trump shoes, you can't get a pair of them even if you try. And I have a feeling that as time goes on and as people start to realize what they're attempting to do to Elon, I hope to see that happen as well. I hope everyone goes out and supports him. And look, this guy's got more money than he's ever going to know what to do with, but it's the gesture, to your point. We should say thank you to Elon Musk for taking his time, for taking the abuse. He doesn't need any of it. And that's the part that I think is so amazing. Grateful. Yeah.
I'm grateful that I got to believe there's a part of him probably saying, what the hell? Why did I throw myself into this? But then he explained in the interview that I had with him why. He explained why. We're going to lose our country. And everybody should care about that, because nobody's going to make money if we keep accumulating debt and running deficits like this.
And you know what? When history looks back on this time in America, I do believe that it will be Donald Trump and Elon Musk who were reflected as two of the saviors of this country and really of the entire world. And so I know that it's been tough for him. I think it's terrible what they're doing to him. But I do think that overall he's going to come out on top because we are grateful for everything he's doing, and he's got to continue on. I just hope, and he's going to hopefully save those astronauts in a couple of weeks, and we pray that that goes well. I'm sure other people pray for failure. It's really sick how twisted they've gotten. Lara Trump, congratulations on the show. We always love having you. Thank you.